Friends, it is an interesting feature in spiritual life that you will have to love people you don't like. You will have to work for people you don't like. You will have to take into consideration the interests of people you don't like. Now, why do you don't like them? Because they have a great chance at being mature, but they choose to be childish. That could be the only reason for a really spiritual person to not like someone. This life is a great chance. This whole the money that you have, the luxury of right spiritual instruction going into your ear somehow, that is a great opportunity which many people are wasting. So when you have all these chances, still if you are wasting this chance, that is when you don't like certain people and you are disappointed basically in them, because if they also if they also utilize all these chances and become responsible, take up responsibility. I have always said in my life, to thousands of people I've told that responsibility is not given to you, responsibility is taken by you. And what is the motive behind taking up responsibility? Because it is work and it is, so much accountability and headache, etc. Why would anybody want to take up responsibility on to their own shoulders? It is only out of love. And what is love? Love is identifying yourself with much larger, the largest dimension of yourself. So, if you identify yourself as with this your own one body, one mind, and this petty life that you have, etc., uh, that is to one extent. Like you are better than animals, fine. But if you are able to identify yourself with the family that you have, it is a great progress. And if you are able to identify yourself with a community, yes, better, even better. Society, even better. If you're able to identify yourself with the whole country that you are in and work for it, live for it, dream about it, do anything for it, and die for it, okay? That is even greater. But you have a chance in this world today, if you really care, to identify yourself one with the whole humanity. Manav and Manav Jati abhinna. Okay. So avibhajya. You cannot divide Manav Jati and Manav, because Manav makes Manav Jati. Okay. So if you think whatever is right for the Manav Jati, I will do that. Whatever is wrong for Manav Jati as a whole, I will not do that. Then what happens is we will all be able to get a particular model of living wherein our living will not cause any inconvenience to anyone, any other Manav Ikai. Ikai means unit, any other human unit. And therefore, we will have found a great ideal method of living for the whole humanity, wherein only harmony is the result of any work that you do, any project or endeavor that you take up. Okay. So it could be in economics, it could be in business, production, distribution, it could be in education, it could be in religion, it could be in science, anything. There should not be any conflict from with one with I mean conflict of interest, or there should not be any conflict of any sort, any contradictions or any confusion. There should not be any lack of clarity. Okay. So all of this is possible, and the methods are all known now to the in this world, and we just have to implement. And that method can be called Madhyastha Darshan, and you just research about it. It has a model, complete model, wherein how all the 1000 crores of people in 100 years from now can live harmoniously together, and identify themselves with the whole humanity level, and not just a country or a religion or a language, etc., by religion, etc. So all of us can have beautiful systems. We can make this world sustainable, or we can, throw a nuclear bomb on each other, and then we can just finish it off, for all of us, physically speaking, materially, because as souls we are immortal. so so what I'm trying to say is, we have great chance in our hands. Now AI is also coming. Whether AI will be used to make rich people even richer and poor people even poorer, we don't know. But certainly we ought to be able to use AI to instill common sense in all human beings, who are now, you know, educated a lot, more than any people in the earlier centuries. I mean, educated means, in this sense, in this context, I mean, communicable. You can communicate with them in some language, and you have globalization, and you have social media, and you have facilities wherein whatever I am speaking today can be broadcast in every country at once. So, if we have that kind of technology, we should be able to have a method wherein all of us will be able to redesign, reimagine all these systems that we are following that are broken. I'll give you an example. The traffic police in Bengaluru city in India, um, were asked, why are you issuing tickets to people who are not able to park their cars in a proper way? Because you know, the city ought to be able to provide some space for every car there is, right? Then the traffic police replied, the CEO of the traffic police says that when you bought a car or two or five, you never asked us whether we can buy or not. So it is not our responsibility to provide a parking space for you at all. Therefore, when you buy a car, it is for you to think whether there you will cause more traffic jam, you will occupy more space in this city. Where will you park? All these things are your job. We are not at all concerned about that. What we are concerned about is, if you occupy a place that we don't think is right, then we will issue challan, and you will have to pay. That is the cost that you will have to bear. So, what do you think? In an ideal world, will we should we have such problem? All of the both the traffic police traffic police and the citizens, they are all educated. Car manufacturers are educated. Car buyers are educated. This problem is so glaring, and is it not an insult to human intelligence that we are fighting like this, when we all can coordinate and solve the problem easily? We don't have a system that is even aimed to have such coordination between all parties of all kinds, in all matters, and finish off all problems and solve all of them harmoniously. Hmm? So people who bought car are not happy. People who are issuing challans are also not happy. That's not their primary job. You may think police wants to collect money. No, they don't. See, in the beginning, when a policeman joins, it may be entertaining to them that they have this power, etc. It will wane. This feeling is just very very highly temporary. It's just momentary. Within a few days, that person understands that the same money, I mean, if he got a challan, then it's really pain, inflicting pain on people. So they don't want to do it, but they have to do it. There is no method. There is no method to other method that they can find now to make these problems go away. So they're doing it. See, if Russia and Ukraine, when they are in war, they're not able to find other ways to solve the problem that they have. uh, India and Pakistan as well, anywhere. So when we don't find other solutions, only then we go to instill pain on others and other parties. When a father or a mother hits a child, you know, is it to cause pain to the child? No, it is to make the child understand some point, some bigger point that the child is probably not able to understand right at that moment. And when the parents do not find any other method, there may be other methods, but they don't know that other method at that point of time. Even if they knew, that method is not striking in their minds. Okay, so then they would resort to all such all such measures which are not generating happiness, which are not contributing to the sustainability of the harmony that there is already existing between everyone. So that is called injustice. The disharmony between individuals is called injustice. The disharmony between human beings and physical things, that is called adharma. Okay. So anyway, so we can all solve these problems, and I hope we will solve this problem.